But if you like a lot of sheep shit on your bike, ride Sutton Bank. Hey up! Well, today's adventure takes place at Sutton Bank, which is in the North Yorkshire moors. As part of my endeavour to ride most of the trails that I can find in the area, I started researching trail centres which were a little bit further afield. This came up in my searches and looked ideal. You know, it's got a mountain biking shop there, the trails are graded, it appeared to have this really cool long red route. And yeah, I went along with pretty high expectations, if I'm going to be honest with you, and spent the day riding there. And it is not really a mountain biking trail centre. The lion's share of the ride is made up with farmers' fields and lots of gates. My biggest issue with Sutton Bank is the sheer amount of gates, and obviously that is using rights of way, or they've, you know, got permission from the farmer, and they're not just going to leave the gates to the fields open, fair enough, but it's a major hindrance. It's not like you go in a Dalby or Hamsterley where it is designed for it and you can just ride and ride, loop and loop without having to stop. I can't iterate enough how many gates there are on this ride. It's got to be like 30 plus, 50 maybe. Obviously they've cobbled together a route which will take you through some really beautiful scenery. You'll see some stuff, like it looks amazing. It's a beautiful bit of countryside, but that trail is not really a red trail. The website sort of makes it seem like it's built for mountain biking, but it is very much so just a long cross-country route which they've labelled as a red route. The only thing I would say would qualify it as a red trail is there's a couple of really cool downhill sections and sort of a techie climb as well. But outside of that, you are literally just slogging it across farmers' fields, opening gates, and it wasn't my idea of fun. There is, I think it's Kilburn Woods, which somebody told me about after the fact, which is very much so in the same area. If I'd just sort of like gone the opposite direction out of a car park, that could have been a bit more fun for us, and I will be returning for that reason in the future. But Sutton Bank as a trail centre, it's just not what it sort of purports to be. If you're going to go along to Sutton Bank with expectations of having a very mountain biking orientated experience, I think you're going to be a little bit disappointed. You start with this little sort of like green loop, which it's sort of cool. It's got some little berms and you can do little jumps and stuff. You know, it's pretty cross-country, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love a bit of cross-country, but it sort of advertises itself as something a bit more. If you sort of get yourself on a website and have a look through that, and you can sort of see what I'm talking about. So I would say if you're not overly concerned with doing anything sort of techie in terms of mountain biking, I would say it's more family orientated. If you do have kids, maybe check it out. It would be a really good place to take, say if you've got like a son or a daughter who you're trying to get into mountain biking. Outside of that, I'd say if you're going to go along looking for a red route, you are going to be sorely disappointed. I'm probably just judging something which is still in its infancy, and it's maybe a bit unfair, but just full transparency. If you're wanting to go there and enjoy a day with your mates or whatever cycling, it's probably going to be a little bit boring if you are into anything which is gravity based. And yeah, my name's Ratty. Thanks for watching. Till next time.